Good morning and welcome to Frankie Dettori, Sporting Index Ambassador. Well, what a wonderful last 4 days Frankie's had with Enable and Stradivarius. How are you feeling, Frankie? Looks lovely where you are.
Feeling great. I'll be honest with you. I'm still buzzing from Saturday on Enable, and it was a great day yesterday on Stradivarius. Is one of, I guess, country's most favorite horse, and to beat the record of 4 Goodwood Cups, amazing, and it was a funny old race, but he's so good that it just shows you his tremendous turn of foot. It was amazing.
It was amazing. Actually, at the end, really won very comfortably, but it looked like they were trying to, box you in. I don't think it was deliberate, but you were just, and then when you came out, you just flew, and it was, I think you traded 5-2 in running, so that's the biggest price anyone could back Stradivarius in a long time, so that, it was wonderful to watch. And
it was great. It was great. And you know what? We need a flag bearer like him, in the sport. People can relate to that. They can watch it year in and year out. They always perform at the very best. And, full credit to Bjorn Nilsson and obviously well trained by John Gosden. It's great. And I'm part of this wonderful story.
Yeah, we're very lucky. And we're very lucky to be able to watch it and see these wonderful horses you're riding. It's fantastic. Now on to the serious business of Glorious Goodwood. It certainly looks glorious down there.
Yes, it is. The ground was slow-sided good. I predict to be good ground today, so no excuses for everyone today.
Perfect. And you're riding in the first today, Phillies. This is Phillies handicap, and you're riding Lake Lucerne. I think last time the Doyle rode it at York and the Musadora. So I don't know if you've ever sat on this horse, have you?
No, I haven't. It looks a very competitive race. The bottom horse of Roger Werner with low weight, that looks the one to beat. I haven't got much of an opinion in this race, I'll be honest with you.
There you go. You're about a 7-1 shot.
I mean, the one was stood out for me was the favourite with Ace Stone 4, So, but again, looks very competitive Phillies handicap. I haven't got much of an opinion on this. Sorry.
That's fair enough. And then you get a little break in 1:45, and then you come back 2:15, and you ride another one for Godolphin and the boss John Gosden in Cypher.
Yeah, I mean, I can't get my head around it. I mean, his own work has always been good, but he hasn't delivered his full potential. So we are stepping him up to 1.5 miles, so that could be his ticket. But like I said, on his own work, he shouldn't be 9-1. But we can't work it out why he's not what he's doing in the morning, not showing it in the afternoon. So we thought we'd try something different, just step him up. And I always like the horse, so I can't work it out why we run him twice this year and twice he got beat.
Well, let's hope today's the day. Looks you can get him right. 9-1 looks a lovely price. And then we'll move on to the Sussex Stakes. For many people, this is the race of the meeting.
Yeah.
It looks like Irish Guinea's form for the bookmakers seems to be stronger than our Guinea's form, but I don't know. I don't see anything wrong with the form with Kamiko and with Cheetah, but what do you think?
Well, the turn of foot that Sinskin showed, it was very impressed to watch, and I be honest with you, with the draw one, I think is the one we all have to be, because I didn't see a turn of foot like that by any of these horses. Kamiko is on a recovery mission. He's run 1.5 miles, then back to 1 mile. He did have a hard race in the Derby. With Cheetah, solid. Circus Masters, we know what he's like. And Jim Crowley's horse, he looked quite good when he won at Ascot. But you can't get away with the fact that Sinskin, that turn of foot that he showed in Ireland, I think he's the one to beat.
Fair enough. Fair enough. And then another little break, and then you finish off with the last race of Get Out Stakes with another one for John and Godolphin Verboten.
Yeah, I mean, I fancy my chances before the draw came out. I mean, 18 of 20 is very, very hard to win from there, especially over the 7 furlong start. You know, he's going to end up going 3 or 4 wide, and you lose so much ground around that bend that you got to have, you know, £7 in hand to win it. So unfortunately, I will say very hard to win from that draw.
Very good.
In these competitive handicaps.
And Frankie, we won't be able to speak tomorrow, but I just wanted to ask about a couple of lovely rides you got tomorrow. Again, for Mr. Nielsen in the Gordon Stakes, the John Pierce Gordon Stakes. You're riding English King.
Yeah, again, I'm taking on the second of the Derby and a mogul. They're going to be very interesting. We selected this race because we know he handles the undulation like Lingfield, and I felt like we could have done better in the Derby. We had a bad draw. We got stuck behind mogul. It was a bit of a funny race. So you know, I'm looking forward to riding tomorrow, and I hope he can redeem himself.
Very good. And then in the Nassau, you're riding for Aidan in Magic Wand.
She's a super mare. She's been around the world 6 times. She's very consistent. Obviously, if Ryan rides the other one, that means I'm on the second string. But it's a good second string to have. Yeah. I like
fourth
Deirdre.
one shot. So yeah, very competitive.
Yeah, I like. I think Deirdre is. She's a very good filly. She's she's my pick. She's the biggest danger in the field for me.
And Frankie, before I let you go, you're currently walking every day. In fact, I spoke to you after racing yesterday, and you were on the treadmill, and you're raising money for Injured Jockeys Fund. And tell us a bit more about what you're doing and who it's for. Really.
So basically, George Baker, he had a career. 1 second. Sorry, Chief. So basically, George Baker had a career-ending accident in St. Moritz 2 or 3 years ago. So you know, it took him a long time to get back to his feet and learn how to walk again. And he's doing 40 miles in 9 days, and they chose me to equal it. And so I'm doing around 5 miles a day for the Injured Jockeys Fund. We have 3 beautiful rehabilitation centres: Jackberry House of North, Oxley House in Lambourne, and the Sir Peter O'Sullivan in Newmarket. And we need funds to keep these places open because that helps the past and present jockeys where they've been injured. People will work in stables. I had lads and lasses, and so that's why we try to raise awareness and want people to donate a little bit, and so we can keep these facilities going. So I think I'm on day 5 or 6 today to do my little bit, and I've got till Saturday to do it. So I can't afford to miss any days. And some days it's been good, like yesterday, but when I had the almighty hangover on Sunday, it wasn't so good. But at the moment, it's going well.
Right. And if people want to donate, can they find the link in your social media?
Yes, obviously, go to the Injured Jockeys Fund website, and it's all there.
Brilliant. Thank you very much, Frankie. Good luck today. And for everyone out there, please remember that losses can exceed your deposit, and please gamble responsibly. Frankie, good luck today and for the rest of the week, and fingers crossed.
Thank you, Chief.